Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, doing a video that I've actually never done on my channel before, ranking the top 100 cards in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM on a tier list. This is part one of this video, obviously joined by my boy Evan Tanaka. Part two will be over on his channel. I will leave a link to his channel in the description below. Make sure y'all go drop him a sub, watch part two on his channel, all that stuff. But how are we doing it today, Evan? Appreciate you coming on and doing this, man.
Yes, sir, man. I'm excited to get into this. If you guys have seen on my channel, I've done a 100 card video, so it's going to be a lot to get through. We got a lot of cards to go over, but it's the end of season 5. Nothing really going on content-wise. Want to get you guys a little collab video and just go over the top 100 cards currently in the game right now. Yeah, pretty much it.
But yeah, we're going to hop into it. Probably not going to argue quite as much over each card as we kind of have in the past with shorter tier lists, simply because of how many cards are going to be in each part. I mean, we got 50 cards in each part. But with that being said, we're starting off with Aaron Gordon. C or D? I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking C or D. I mean, we could go D tier just to play it safe, but
he's good at everything, but his release isn't that good.
Yeah, I will say it is tough to rank cards, like the first card in a 100 card tier list. So it's not going to be perfect right away. We're probably going to move a lot of cards around. So C or D tier, I mean, you could go C or D.
I think I'm going to start him in D just because I don't like the release that much. He's not a bad card, but I don't know. Even top 100 at this point. That means these guys are top 20 cards at their positions. Like, all of these cards are at least decent.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you put Trae Young on the list, which I'm not sure if you did.
No.
Dang it, I was hoping to complain about Trae Young more. Anyways, Al Horford, I think C. I think he's a little better than Aaron Gordon, probably.
Yeah, I do like him as a shooting guard. I mean, 6'10", good defense. I mean, that's pretty much all you need to know about Al Horford.
Mid, but he's big and plays defense, and that's useful at the shooting guard position. Yeah, I think it probably is. I think he's solid. I think C tier. Bantam's A.
Yeah, because I think S is most likely going to be top 15. That's what I felt worked best on mine, like top 15, maybe a little bit more. So I don't think he's a top 15 card, but very good. I mean, still a great jump shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously a great card. I still think he's a top 5 small forward in the game personally. I'm a huge fan, but I don't think he's quite S tier, considering at this point I mean, there's so many good cards that have come out, especially recently. I think Scotty Barnes is B. I don't think he's quite A personally. I'm not the biggest fan of the card. Like, his release is not good. Everything else is really good. He's even got good sigs, and he's obviously an elite defender with good size as a point guard. But release is so important, and it's not bad. It's just not great. So, I don't know. I think B is, again, we're going to go.
I agree.
Is Bender A?
Yeah, he's easily A. I think he's better than Bantam personally.
I don't personally. I did at first, but I don't anymore.
It's close. I mean,
it is close. It definitely is close. You're right.
Yeah.
I think A is fair. We'll go A. We're agreeing a lot right now. This is historic. I don't think this has ever happened before. If y'all have watched these videos, typically we argue about everything, single damn thing. But Ben Mathurin, I have not used this card at all. Did you say B?
Not good. D.
Oh, I thought you said B. I was gonna say, like, he does not look that good on paper. I know his release is pretty good, but no. Just too small. He's small for one.
I mean, I don't know. I guess you could go C.
I haven't used him, so it's up to you, really.
You know what? Throw him C. Throw him C.
Well,
6'7", good jump shot. Yeah, give him C.
He's 6'7". His player build is not good.
Yeah. No, his player build is terrible. Like, he does not feel 6'7" in game. But
I didn't realize he was 6'7".
I go C.
I think Ben is A. I don't think he's quite S. Would you put him S? I still think he's A. I just think the jumper not being great and he's not B. He's not B. He's not B.
No. I was gonna say A. I personally like Scotty Barnes over Ben, but yeah, A. A's fair. I mean, yeah.
You like Scotty over Ben? Really?
I do personally, because I know Ben's got better defense, better rebounder, he's taller, bigger player model, but I like Barnes's like sigs. I like how he can move a lot. I don't know. For me, I like to have every card be able to move quick on the court, feel like they can create whenever. I feel like maybe for like the comp setting, if you need to have that Ben Simmons type of card to match up against the taller point guards and, you know, switch all type of defense, it's close. I mean, I think it's a very close debate. I mean, I think you could go Ben A. I mean, I personally would have him on the same tier, but
yeah, I mean, I think we'll go A. I think that's the fair spot to go. Bill Russell's S. I think he's S. I think he is. I mean, he's
I think so too. I think he's the best small forward.
He's the best defensive card in the game.
Yeah, easily.
I mean, he is my favorite small forward. You could say a couple other guys. In my opinion, he's the best one. I think he's absolutely incredible. Billy Knight's probably A as well. I just think top 5 shooting guard. He's an A tier card.
Yeah, A. I agree.
Nedelicki C or D? Because he's only 6'9".
I think you got to give him C. I mean, he's still a better card than Aaron Gordon. Like, I would still much rather use. I know he's 6'9". Yeah, I just like him more than an Aaron Gordon.
He's small at power forward, but he does have a great release. I mean, sigs are okay.
He does play bigger than 6'9" too.
He has really good defensive badges, yes.
Yeah.
But he is small. I mean, I think you can't put him higher than C. Is Booker A or B?
At least A.
Would you consider S?
I mean, I would consider S because I think he's a top 5 point guard. top 3, 4 for me personally. I know some people probably have him a little lower because of like Ben and maybe, you know, Sengun over him, something like that. But I would say you got to give him at least A. I mean, he's a better point guard than Barnes.
I think he's A. I agree. I think he's definitely A. I don't think I could do S personally. I'm not the biggest fan of the card to put him that high. I think he's good. I don't think he's quite that good. Bosch, I think, is high B.
I think he's B. Yeah, he's somewhere in that B.
I mean, his release is great, or very good. He's got a great player build to 4, but he's not the most elite shot creator. He's a very good defender, but not like next level insane. He doesn't have unbelievable size. Like, he's a very good card. He's just not next level incredible. Braun, I mean, obviously we both love Braun, but he's got to go C, right?
Wait, what?
Would you put him B? Or how high would you put him? I don't think this card is that good.
I had him in high B or low A.
I don't think this card is that good. I think he's C, man. I really do. His release is so mid.
Yeah, but is he that much worse than Bantam? He's 2 tiers below Bantam?
I would almost play Pink Diamond Tim Thomas over Braun.
Yeah, that's fair. I think they're both in B tier. I think so personally. I mean, you're going to put Dark Matter LeBron in the same tier as Al Horford?
Yes, actually.
Really?
Maybe I'm gassing it. I think Bosch and Scotty are both better than him. For sure.
No, I agree. You gotta remember, there's 100 cards. So it's like, Braun's true. I think Braun's low B. I think he's low B.
Fine, we'll put him low B. I'm cool with that.
I mean, we could definitely move him.
That's fair. Cade is like the release is the main question with him, right? But he's still, his release isn't great, but he still is so good as a
easily
card.
A top 3 point guard in the game. Whenever you think about him, you don't have to say he's 1. You can say
especially since they made him 6'8" instead of 6'6".
Yeah, he's got front clutches. I mean, he's A. Sorry, he's S.
Yeah, he does everything well, and his release isn't great, but he does everything really well at point guard. There aren't that many point guards, in all honesty, that do everything well and have at least a decent release, and Cade is one of those few. Marcus Camby, I never touched this card. I'm assuming he sucks. Okay, that makes sense. Moving on. Vince Carter, B, A.
Yeah, I think you got to give him B.
Now, am I crazy to almost say A? I love this card.
No, close.
I think he's so good, but I don't think
there's just so many good shooting guards.
Yeah, they've added, and we've gotten a couple more in the past week that are really good. So, yeah, you're right. I think Charlie V's C. I really do. I would say
high C.
His release is nice.
He's really
and
good.
He's better than Bob. Big. He moves pretty well. He's got quick drops. He's better than Bob. He definitely is. He's the best card in C tier right now. I'll say that.
Yeah, easily.
Like, for sure. I really like him a lot. I think Chet is almost F. Like, I'll go D, but I think you could almost argue
you gotta give him D.
Release just isn't good enough. It's the main thing.
Yeah, I agree.
I would put Clyde high A.
Really?
I think he's a beast. I love this.
I was going to say high B.
I think he's awesome. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping a little bit because I know he doesn't have like the greatest SIGs in the world, and his release is really good, but it's not like insane. I just think he plays so good. I really like this card.
He definitely is better than Vince Carter, I will say. For me personally, I like him more than Vince. And
I'd play him over Billy Knight. I would.
Okay, then yeah, go A. I mean, because I was like on the fence between. I was like B plus A minus. So yeah, go A then. That's fair.
Bet A tier then. It is for him. We got AD. Am I insane to say? I mean, if we have Bob and C, we have AD and C, but.
I mean,
he's not higher than C. His release on quick is not good enough.
You think he's? You think Charlie's better, or Charlie's on the same tier?
Yes, I would take Charlie over AD because I like the release better, and Charlie has. I mean, he's just as good, like in terms of his dunk animations, and he's gonna compete defensively, not as good as AD, but the release is super important to me. That's like one of the most important things I feel like.
Yeah, it's.
And
tough.
Charlie has a better player build. He's got better length.
Yeah, I go between C and B. So I'm kind of in the middle once again. I mean, I would have to see how the tier list pans out. I think for now we can go C tier and then maybe see if we have to move him
Would
around.
I be crazy to consider moving Bob down to D? Like, is he that much better than Chet?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, we'll leave him then.
I personally think
Shrimp is really good. Like, I think he's B. I think you could almost argue.
Yeah, I was about to say B. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's on. I think LeBron's better personally.
I don't know if I do, honestly.
I mean, it's close. I will say it's somewhat close, but
he's 6'10" with really good SIGs, a great release. He can defend. He's a good slasher. He's got quick drops. He's a beast.
Yeah, he's B.
Yeah, B. Really good budget card. I don't know how he's 15K. I do not understand that. Dino's. I would put Dino B.
Yeah, he's B.
Okay, I was thinking you were going to disagree with me because I'm pretty high on him. I'm still starting.
No, I love Dino.
I don't know. Maybe I'm insane. My team
is
not
love
good.
Dino.
My team isn't that great at this point, but I'm still starting at power forward. But like,
his
length is so good. I think he might be
on the level at least.
Yeah, I'd say same level. I don't know about better, but I love his length. I think he's just so solid. Jup, is he also like? Is he C or B or what?
I think he's C. Okay. I mean,
he's got a nice catch and shoot release. He's got good size.
Yeah. The thing with him is there's no good budget centers in the game. So if we're going off like for his position and fits like a role on a squad, he's probably like B or A tier in the sense of like how valuable he is to a lot of people. But if we're talking about as a card compared to a LeBron, compared to a Scotty Barnes, compared to all those guys in A tier, he's not as good as card of those guys. But like he's like the best option, the only option if you're looking for a center under 10,000 MT. So he's C tier though.
Yeah, I think that's fair. We'll go with that. Dirk's got to be D. He just has to, right? Is he better than Bob?
I think he's
I think Bob has to be D.
Yeah.
I think you move them both to D. I really do.
Yeah, I agree. D. Yeah.
Like Bob would be so good if he was 6'11". I mean, he would still be really. If he was 6'11" and could get handles for days and Clan Breaker, he would be a B tier card. But the fact that he can't get those 2 badges, or a couple of the badges he can't get, it doesn't get limitless takeoff either, which matters. But like, I don't know. I think him and Dirk are both D. They both were really good for their time, but at this point are a bit outdated. I don't like Draymond's release at all, but I like him outside of that. I mean, he doesn't move that well either. Like, what does he go? C?
Hold on. I think I have to cut this out the video. Did you turn my volume up?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah. Just cut that out, because or you can leave it if you want. But
Draymond C?
I
don't think he's that good. Is he good enough to be B? He's not as good as Scotty Barnes.
No. I was thinking D or C.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go C tier for now. I like him more than every guy in D, so I'd say C tier for now.
Yeah, I think we'll go C. That's fair. Pink Diamond D-Rob, D.
Really? I was about to say C.
You can't put him there anymore. He's not as good.
You think D-Rob's how much better than him? I don't know. I think
the release is a decent difference.
Yeah, but D-Rob is about the same defensively, and he's got.
Yeah, that's fair. He's got similar sizes. Is he really better? He's not a better card than Dirk or Bob or any of those guys, though.
I think he is.
You think he's a better card overall?
Yeah. I think he serves his position better. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. We'll go see then. That's cool. Pink or Dark Matter D-Rob, is he S or is he A?
I think he's still S. I think he's still a top 15 card.
I think he probably is still a top 15 card. There's just like 4 or 5 incredible power forwards. He's just one of them. So I think it's 5. And I think we might wind up having 5 power forward eligible players in S tier because he's one of them, and I think he's really good. But in my opinion, he's the 4th or 5th best power forward in the game. Yeah. Anyways, Mark Eaton is F.
F tier.
I know he's
F
7'4" and
tier,
cannot shoot.
F tier.
That is so important.
I will say the only reason why I want him in F tier is because I want to see everybody complain in the comment section. People on YouTube worship this Mark Eaton card. I want you guys to go down in the comment section and just absolutely roast us for having him in F tier, because people worship the hell out of Mark Eaton. Just go crazy in the comments. That's all I'm gonna say. He's F.
Fair enough. I don't know why your comments love him so much. Eddie Curry is also F, by the way. That card is awful. His release is just an atrocity. They've ruined Eddie Curry. He used to be one of those best budget cards like in 2K history, and they just decided to destroy him. So, I don't know. Whatever the case may be. Eddie Jones, am I insane again for saying A?
I mean, no, you're not insane. I would say high B or low A. So once again, it's hard with this 100 cards. I mean, it's like he's like a B plus or an A minus.
I kind of have a thing for Trey Escape. I love the Trey Escape. It just makes me. I mean, it just makes it so much more fun to use a card because they can move.
Yeah, it's fun.
And he moves really well. And so for the fun factor, I'm putting him A. I just am. I'm going to put him A because I really think the card is fun.
Yeah.
Is this Ed Pinkney?
Yeah.
B. He's as good as LeBron. I mean, he might be better than LeBron, actually, in my opinion.
Okay, I mean, B's fair. Yeah, I would have said B. I don't know if he's better than LeBron, but yeah, I'd say B. What?
I don't know what to do with Dr. J. I really don't. He was so good for his time, but I don't think he can go higher than D.
No, he's D tier.
I mean, is he even D? He is D.
Yeah.
He's still D. He's better than the guys in F. Yes, he is.
I mean, I will say he is arguably C tier. Like, you can't argue it if you have a badge, because a lot of people that watch these videos have badge up Dr. J's, and they always say how good he is, and they tell me he has like 55 hops. I'm like, okay, well that makes sense, but a little bit more sense of why he's like a little bit better than we say he is. But a base Dr. J with no hops added, I mean, jump shots on normal time.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Next, Dr. J. I don't mind if they don't change his release as long as it's on very quick, though, because I love
that. Yeah, very quick, and he gets good digs.
Taco's S tier. We don't even really have to talk about it. He's one of the 2 most overpowered cards in the game, him and Yao. I wish they would just never drop those 2 guys in 2K ever again. Legitimately think it would make the game better if they never dropped those players ever again in the game. With that being said, we'll move on. S tier for Danny Ferry as well. I know some people say he's overrated, whatever. He may not be the best shooting guard in the game, but he's an S tier card.
Shooting guard.
Small forward. You know what I meant.
So you think he's around top 3 small forward range?
Yes.
You like him more than Purvis and Bender?
I
Or May and
personally
Bender?
definitely better Bender. I think he's better than Purvis too. I do. I don't know.
I'll go S tier for now. I think on my list I'd probably go high A tier, like top 20 card, top 17.
Okay, yeah.
But I think it's fair to have him an S for now. You could always move him down.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or
Rudy Gay, C.
C.
Yeah,
C.
pretty good.
He's not Braun level. He's not deadlift level. But he's like, I mean, he's no small forward.
Close to Braun level. I'm not high on Braun. I don't know. As much as I love LeBron in real life, it's like I just don't think this card's that good this year. That Kyle Korver base does not mix well.
Yeah,
with his
I think
upper.
C for Rudy is fair though.
Yeah, I think that's fair. George Gervin's actually pretty good. Just nobody has him. But I don't think he's like incredible. I mean, he's a pretty good card. He's B tier. He's on Vince Carter's level. I think that's fair. This Giannis is not good. I do not care what we have to say. I know he's just the dark matter with less hoffs. I don't care. He's not.
You
good.
put him lower than C.
I
might walk away.
I was going to put him D.
I'm walking away. I'm walking away.
He's just not good. His release is so ass. It's so bad. I mean, you can't tell me it's not bad. And Evan is gone. Okay, I'm putting him D, and I'm moving on because Evan just left. What the hell is going on? Glenn Rice, are you back yet, Evan? Hello.
I'm not gonna speak. Just move the next card up into a tier.
What tier would you put Glenn Rice in, Mister? I'm not gonna speak.
A.
Yeah, I was gonna put him A as well. A lot of A tier shooting guards, but they're all like pretty similar level. Glenn's nice. I hope y'all logged in for him because that's a free shooting guard who's really, really good. Way better than I expected him to be completely honest. Is Gary Payton D tier because how small he is?
He's either. I mean, is he that much worse than Draymond?
No, not really. But he
I'd
is
say
6'4". But I mean, he has tray fade, good sigs, and quick.
I would say
drops.
low
He's a great
C.
defender,
He's probably one of the worst cards.
Yeah,
C,
that's
but I think
probably fair.
B.
He's as good as a card as David Robinson for sure. He's definitely C tier. I love Grant Hill, but I can't put him A. I'm gonna go B.
B.
Yeah, great card. If he had better sigs, he'd be A tier. He just doesn't.
Yep.
So he's B tier. Giannis, I'll give this Giannis C tier.
They have to be on the same tier, but yeah.
No, I'm giving him the edge. I'm giving him the edge because he has slightly better Hoffs. I'm pulling it up on 2KTV right now. Nope, I'm pulling up the comparison. I'm going to spend my time on this because I am bored. He's a slightly better shooter from mid-range. He's a little bit better slasher. He's a little bit better defender.
Same card.
I know they're basically the same card, but he does have better Hoffs as well. I know not that significant.
But like what Hoffs? Tell me
Brick
what
wall,
Hoffs
challenger, workhorse.
Yeah, are you gonna notice that in game, like completely?
Dimer.
You're gonna be like, oh my god,
Post
I just noticed
Playmakers
that
is huge
challenger.
badge. What are you talking about? That's a giant badge. Post Intimidation, that's a big one right there.
Okay,
fine. They're both D then. I don't care. I'm putting him in D. I think this card is terrible. I do not care. I'm putting him in D.
Finish the tier list. Finish it.
I'm gonna get yelled at. I know my comments are gonna yell at me for this. I don't care. I'm sticking with it. I don't like Giannis at all. The card is terrible. Gordon Hayward is D tier as well. No, he might be C. He's as good as Ben Mathurin. He's C. Hello, Mr. Tanaka. Are you alive?
Put him C.
Put him C. Okay, cool. Moving on. Herb Jones. I've literally never used this card. Have you used him at all?
E.
You said
he's Al
C?
Horford level.
He is?
He's Al Horford level.
Really? I didn't know he was that good.
He's
I've
really
never used
good.
him, so I didn't know. Tyler
really
Hero, he's Gary Payton level, so he's C.
C. Yeah, C.
Yeah, like he's not that good, but he's fine. Brandon Ingram is C or D.
D. He's actually better than I thought. I thought he'd be terrible.
C?
Yeah, C.
His release isn't bad. I think John Isaacs is still B. Again, this card is better than LeBron. He is better than LeBron. I think I'm going to put him A. He's the best three. He's one of the best couple 3 ND cards in the game still. He's a monster.
I still think he's a top 5 small
if you
forward.
use him properly, yeah. Jared Jeffries is a card I never used, but I know he's a 6'11" small forward.
B tier.
B?
He's really good. He's better than Ed in my opinion.
That doesn't actually shock me. He's 6'11" with a pretty good release from what I've heard. Jeremy Sohan looks awesome on paper. I've never actually used the card.
Jump shot is very disappointing, but he's so good defensively. He's AK, that pink diamond AK, but like
a better version. Yeah. Okay, cool. C tier. Solid budget card then. Jimmer's going to go F tier. I understand he's one of the most fun cards in the game to use. I'm sorry. He's just too small. It is legitimately that simple. He is too small. And then the final card on this list is Jimmy Butler, who's an easy S tier. F, definitely an easy S tier. In my opinion, still the best all-around point guard in the game right now. And yeah, that is 50 cards right there. I think we actually got through these pretty quickly. Not that many disagreements. I'm kind of surprised by that. I'm sure there'll be more of them in Evan's part 2, which obviously make sure y'all go drop a sub over on Evan's channel. All that stuff. Be sure to watch part 2 over there as well. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.